So yeah, I just um you know went for a toilet and yeah. So my point here, what I just want to spoke about is, as I said, I don't really control about the time that I will invest about something, okay? Because that's it. When you work with your brain and when you learn every time and you develop every time and you just every time dance with your brain, that's what you're doing every day. You don't really control about what will be the next step. Okay? You just can say that, after I will work out, I will work about this thing. After I will fucking cook for myself and eat. But eventually, after you just arrive for the point, you understand that you need to do something else because you can't concentrate right now about this thing. And the something else will be more true. And every time when you just play with your brain, as I said, you just control about your feelings and about your, the most right thing that you actually need to do in this time. So, in one aspect, it's really good because you just, dance with yourself. You just do what you really need to do in this time. There is no routine that you actually, plan in yesterday, and for right now you just work according to this routine. You can work according to this routine, but this routine actually will be absolutely fucking, approximately routine, because you just will work out your project, you just will work out, you just will work about other things, you just will, I don't know. But eventually, the right and the exact time will don't be here. And I think that my point here is because of that, I just must do all the things that I plan for this day in this day, okay? And it is never mind if I will be absolutely fucking tired. It's never mind, it's never mind if the most healthy thing will be, to hand this day and to just do all the things tomorrow. It's never mind. And the reason that I just said this thing is because in the next day probably you will be in the same, stacking, because all your life is just in approximately way. And you just can't control about this thing. And then I think that the most good example I just, can put about a table in order to just explain this thing is, the example that, just think about that, okay? To work with your brain, if I want to explain that, is like write a message or response for a message that absolutely, touching your feeling, and you just need to think what you will do with this message. So, the reason that I just bring and put about the table this thing is because when you just work about your brain, you just need to be sure in 100% that what you do right now is the most good thing that you can do. And every time, it's a different. Every time it's a change. Every time, you feel that you need to take care about this thing, because right now we just must complete to take care about this thing. And sometimes you just want to invest about your project in this time, but just after this time you just arrive this concentration that bring you to the point that you actually write about all the things that you want. So you just can't fucking stop this thing and say, I determine this hour, I will stop right now. It don't really work like that. It's work like a learning. Okay, it's work like a learning. You can't actually stop to develop because you just determine the time. You just can't stop to develop and stop to invest about the new ideas and a new thing in your project. That's when you just find the points and the thing that you want. And I think it's not really easy to explain about that really good, but I will just end this video, I think, in a pretty short time from right now, because I think it's absolutely the most good thing that I can do in order to just continue my life. But I think that I in somehow succeed to explain what I feel and what I feel, and why yesterday, when it was absolutely a tired time, it was time for sleep, it was too much time that I just was without any hours of sleeping, without any nothing. Although because of that, I just absolutely, think that, yes, I did a lot. Yes, I'm pretty fucking satisfied, but I know that I needed to do more. And I need to do more because, if everything of my life is approximately, nothing will promise me that today I will don't, go for sleep again because of, the same reasons. I just can't right now to plan my routine and play the thing that I just will do in this day in order to just, do the thing that I didn't do in yesterday and I wanted to do. And I think that's what I have to say. I think I will close this video. This video was pretty nicely. This place absolutely pretty nicely, pretty beautiful. I'm pretty satisfied about this day and about this have. Pretty satisfied and pretty like this view. And the beach. Yeah. And that's it. So for right now, as I said, I will work about all the things that I just want, and I will absolutely try to push everything in one day as I just want, because when you live approximately life as I live, in a life that you plan the thing that you will do and you do this thing, but you can't actually control about in which time exactly we'll work about this thing and which time exactly you will stop this thing, because you work with yourself. You don't work about something that's physical that you can just stop and continue your life. You just work about something really different. And I think with this point I will close this video. I will continue my day. I will do everything, and that's it. It's enough. I can say have a good day, bye bye. And that's it. Pretty satisfied, pretty good, pretty concentrational time, pretty hardly, and that's it. Have a good day, bye bye.